Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update from eTimes TV.
Hi.
Hey Neha.
Back again. Hi.
Yes, yes. Where were we? We were talking about COVID and how was your entire journey with this virus and how did you cope up with it?
As I already mentioned, health-wise, there was absolutely no problem at all. But
Hmm.
it was very difficult for me because recent times my mom-in-law was not well, and that is the reason I had to get away from everything. And obviously, my priority to my family comes for anybody rather. In fact, I believe
Right.
90% of our society would be giving the priority to the family. So am I, very normal. So I had to give time to my family. And during this time when I was tested positive और मुझे कोई तकलीफ नहीं थी, as in I wasn't feeling feverish, no problem at all. By God's grace, nothing at all.
And all.
And I still had to stay away from her because I was nursing her 24/7. Though nurses are there in the house, she's been discharged from the hospital. She is doing better now, but still I was taking care of every dressing of her and everything. So I had to keep away from that and I had to monitor everything online. So एक कमरे में बैठकर taking care of the video calling से with the nurses as well as with the cook, with the staff, that what nutrition, how much, which gram, how, what to do the dressing. So it was a tough job for me. But बस निकल गया. That 14 days were very difficult, not for myself as my health, but was really missing her because I wanted to be close to her all this time, which was, yes, difficult, but it happened. सब हो गया.
Finally, we are out of that. And what about on work-wise? Are you going to are we going to see you soon in something, or you will take a break from everything and just unwind and then come back?
Though, frankly, I wanted to take a break for a good 1.5 year again, but I won't say that it didn't happen the way I wanted. Again, I would say God has been kind enough that I did not get so much of time. And by next month, definitely you will see me in OTT also, and you will see me on TV also. But definitely would not want to share it right away. What is it? But surely you will get to see me, and because something that has already happened, and I'm just waiting for the announcement to happen so that you all get to know that there I am. Yeah.
Okay. That's really good news, Neha. With OTTs, the boom is so huge. Like every actor wants to be on the OTT. It's like it's like on their priority list because what do you feel like being? What are the differences as an actor that you get to experience while working on TV and OTT? What has been your what is your personal opinion about it?
See, I don't see, since I haven't done OTT before, so I won't compare too much.
Hmm.
OTT is this and it's so amazing and oh my God types and all. My priorities for OTT is only because I am married, I have a family, and I want to give time to my life, which is my personal life also, and I also want to not behold my passion and not go ahead with it. So I want to balance everything together. So with OTT, what gives me a satisfaction is that you do a project. People say it's a quality work, which definitely we can see it on OTT, जो मुझे भी दिखता है. तो डेफिनेटली क्वालिटी काम होता है. डेली सोप में ऐसा नहीं है कि क्वालिटी काम होता नहीं है. इट इज जस्ट दैट द प्रेशर ऑफ द वर्क इज सो ह्यूज. द कमिटमेंट ऑफ शोइंग योरसेल्फ एवरी डे टू द ऑडियंसेस इज सो मच दैट क्वालिटी में कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाता है. नॉट दैट कि कोई करना चाहता है. So I don't understand. There are actors who really looks up to OTT and films in a bigger way. For me, if I would have never been married, I would have been happily doing TV all my life. मुझे TV बहुत पसंद है. मुझे TV के ड्रामा बहुत पसंद है. I am a TV girl. And I would always want to be seen and known, and I have nothing like. मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता कि OTT में जाकर या फिल्म में जाकर मैं कुछ बड़ी हो जाऊंगी और यहाँ मैंने कुछ छोटा किया है. मैं अभी भी बहुत बड़ा कर रही हूँ. I am doing very big in TV. I am in everybody's house, and I'm very happy with it. But just to make my life a little more comfortable, I would want to do OTT. I give my 100% in TV also, so would I give in OTT also. So for me, work-wise, there will be no difference. Taking in camera is definitely going to be different, so that is going to be a high. Yeah.
So for the longest time now, as we know, you've mentioned earlier that you've been in a long distance relationship with your husband, and that shows your passion towards your work. So with OTT, obviously, it has come as a blessing for you
Yeah.
to balance
Oh,
both.
more than this long distance relationship, showing my passion for work also shows my husband's love towards me, because he loves me so much that he actually let go me and do things. I mean, love for of my family, for my in-laws, though they do not come from this background at all. We are not at all my family, not my mummy's family, not my in-laws' family. None of them are close to TV or this
Hmm.
industry at all. They are absolutely into education and everything. So for them
Hmm.
to understand my situation, my industry, my kind, my type, my friends, everybody are different. But they accept as any other profession. They look up to and they respect my work, and they do not think कि अगर लड़की की शादी हो गई है तो मतलब career has to stop by and then you become a bahu. Of course you become a bahu, and bahu doesn't have a tag of a thing like ऐसी होनी चाहिए. It is about the feeling, what you give. Like today, at any cost, no matter what I get a Karan Johar film, or I get a Yashraj film, or I get a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film. If my mom is not well and if she cannot do without, I think I don't want her to do without me. So I will give up on anything for that. So it's the understanding and the love that makes a relation. So I think that works.
Absolutely. And with this, I mean, this current age, relationships have become very fickle, and and there are there are several distractions, external distractions too. So, what is that one advice you would want to give them, considering that you have been balancing your personal professional life in a very beautiful way?
Guys, every relation and every person is different. The only thing I would want, we all are growing in life. We get to meet new people. We get to hear new instances of their life. So seeing my life, I don't want to suggest anybody anything. I just want to see that one thing that has worked for me is that the understanding. जब जिसे जिसकी ज्यादा जरूरत है, आपको उस तरफ ध्यान देना बहुत जरूरी है. उस वक्त अपनी प्रायोरिटीज को छोड़ के आपको अपना एक जो घर है उसकी प्रायोरिटी को देखना बहुत जरूरी है, अपनी रिलेशन की प्रायोरिटी को देखना जरूरी है. सो डोंट ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट मी, मैं, मेरा, मुझे. इट हैज टू बी समटाइम हमारा, हम, हमसे. सो थिंग्स हैज टू बी समटाइम टुगेदर, एंड दैट्स वेयर ईच अदर्स अंडरस्टैंडिंग. मतलब वो कहते हैं ना, एक हाथ से ताली नहीं बजती है. You only think that people has to understand me, it will never work. It has to be both the ways. So at times आप थोड़ा दो, at times वहां से थोड़ा मिलेगा, and that's how both the ways it get balances and it works out. That's how it has worked out for me. Yeah.
Neha, you have done a lot of work. You've done many TV shows, many reality shows, but there are a few characters that are really registered in people's minds. One is Urmi. Urmi's
Yeah.
character is that's really loved by the audience even today, and even Gehna from Balika Vadhu. So, how did these two characters change you personally, or your outlook, or people's outlook towards you?
I wasn't the kind of person today that you see. I am. आई हैव, एज वी ऑल से, ये बोलने में किसी को शर्म नहीं आनी चाहिए कि हम जैसे जैसे लोगों से मिलते हैं, या द काइंड ऑफ पीपल और द काइंड ऑफ शोज दैट वी डू और द काइंड ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स वी डू. बहुत पुराने लोग कहते थे कि संगत का असर होता है. तो जैसे
जी.
आपके दोस्त होते हैं या जैसी आपकी सिचुएशन होती है, द काइंड ऑफ फिल्म्स दैट यू आर डूइंग, द काइंड ऑफ मूवीज यू आर डूइंग, द काइंड ऑफ शोज दैट यू आर डूइंग, द काइंड ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स यू आर डूइंग, यू स्टार्ट, बिकॉज यू स्टार्ट लिविंग इन, एंड स्पेशली द ये एक्टर्स की जो कॉम होती है, we get into the shoes of the character. Till the time we really want to be an actor, there are few people who do not, मतलब हमारी आदत है कि we try to get into the skin of the character, the shoes of the character. So when you start living that character, you start becoming like that person. So yes, with time I have become very, I won't say I'm a feminist, but I have a lot of feeling for women rights now, of what should be right with the women now, what is going wrong. There are some women organizations that I'm associated with also, not because I was always like this, because now that I'm aware about so many things, now that I've done shows like Balika Vadhu, where a 13-year-old girl got married to a 55-year-old man, the sexual harassment, the relation abusement of your husband, torture towards you. So there's so many things that I have done in my shows that has grown me as a person, as a woman, as a lady, as a girl, to have grown to actually understand कि हमारे लिए क्या सही है, हम क्या चीजों को बर्दाश्त करते हैं और क्या चीजें हमें बर्दाश्त करनी भी चाहिए. Because
करनी
there are
चाहिए.
certain kind God has made us. आजकल, sorry to say, I do not want to make that note actually, but we women also make a lot of issues with things which I don't want to really. But भगवान ने हमें has made women in a kind that there are few things that हम बर्दाश्त कर सकते हैं, लेकिन शायद वो men नहीं कर सकते हैं. So it is okay, and to take it gracefully, that we are meant to do bigger things. Like, if a woman can make a baby, nobody else in the world, a man cannot make it. So इसमें regret करने से ज़्यादा, I mean, we go through certain things, we go through the periodical cycle that is only with us. So we are also privileged, and we should be happy that God has given us so much of power. इसलिए कहते हैं सरस्वती, लक्ष्मी, दुर्गा, काली, सबका रूप औरत होती है. तो अगर सारे रूप उसमें समाये हैं, मतलब we have a lot of patience, we have a lot of strength, we have a lot of things that we can go through on us. Not that कि हम उसे होने देते हैं, लेकिन वो हमारे पे हो सकता है, इसलिए हम बर्दाश्त करते हैं. So we women are stronger enough. See, what shows has made me learn so much. Oh my God.
नेहा, बहुत कम लोगों को ये पता है कि आपने जब आप 11 साल के थे तब आपने बूगी वूगी में पार्टिसिपेट किया था. ये शायद सबको पता नहीं है. तो आप उस बारे में प्लीज थोड़ा बताएं हमें, लाइक हाउ इट हैपेंड, और बूगी वूगी करने के बाद व्हेन डिड यू रियलाइज कि हाँ, शोबिज में ही अब अपना करियर हमें बनाना है.
Well, oh my God, you take me back again. So, my journey was never being an actress, because coming from a normal Orthodox Marwari family, though my parents were not Orthodox, that's the reason I've been able to pursue my career where I am today.
Absolutely.
But I started with being a dancer. I'm a Calcutta born girl, so culture of dancing like a Bharatnatyam, Kathak was always like a next door thing. हर एक के घर में होता था, और so was I doing. When I was 3 years old, I started my journey being a Bharatnatyam dancer. And from there, my parents realized that I really enjoy dancing, and that's how Boogie Woogie, एक बच्चों का dance show आता था, where I participated. When I was 9 years old, I got the first prize in Boogie Woogie. When I was 11 years old, I got the second prize. I mean, again, a first prize the second time. And when I was 15 years old, again, I won Boogie Woogie. So it was a hat trick, and I was banned from Boogie Woogie, that I cannot come back again in the show. So not that everybody must be knowing, but I was 17 years old, and I was judging the show with Ravi Behel and Ravi Jafri as the kids championship. I started judging the show. And while judging the show, producers must have noticed me being there, and that's how the journey started. And ever since then, I'm just being a daily soap girl. Yeah.
Considering that now we have so many dance reality shows, you participated in the celebrity ones. If given an opportunity to judge these dance reality shows, would you love to do that?
Oh, why not? I get scared nowadays seeing these dancers. मुझे लगता है कि मैं कितने सही टाइम में डांस कंपटीशन कर चुकी थी, बिकॉज इन बच्चों के साथ मैं कंपटीशन कभी नहीं कर पाती. एंड फर्स्ट तो दूर की बात है, आई वुड हैव नॉट बीन सिलेक्टेड आल्सो. सी, बिकॉज द काइंड ऑफ डांसिंग हैज चेंज्ड नाउ. It's more of flexibility, it's more of gymnastic, it's more of beat dancer, it's more of lyrical. So हमारे time में क्या था? It was more of semi-classical, it was more of classical. So I had a genre of Indian, which definitely I have learned my jazz also for 4 years and salsa also for 3 years, which I had for my exposure, I was learning that. So I would so love to be judging a show, or in fact hosting a reality dance show, because I'll be able to see them dancing so much and I'll be learning at the same time. So learning never
Yes.
stops with me. I still learn dancing. I still learn rifle shooting. I still go for my horse riding. So these are the few things which I do in Patna, in Bihar, and I love learning all the time. For me, the process of learning never stops. So yeah.
So this was about dance. When you started doing TV shows, so was there a process where you, like you said, producers ने आपको देखा होगा बोगी बोगी में, but आपको audition देना पड़ा था? Like, how did you bag your first show? Was it
Oh, I
difficult? Was it easy? How was it?
it just came. That's what it just came my way because I was judging the show. I was just judging the show going back to Calcutta, back to school. So school में पढ़ती थी मैं. 11th standard, I bagged my first show as a lead heroine, and that was the first ever TV encounter to me. And it was offered that we want her to be. मैंने दिया. मुझे लगता है कि उस बेसिस पे अगर सिलेक्ट करेंगे तो आई वॉज वेरी बैड बिकॉज एक्टिंग मुझे आती नहीं थी. आई जस्ट न्यू हाउ टू डांस, बट द डायरेक्टर एंड द प्रोड्यूसर्स वे श्योर कि वो तो हम करा लेंगे. तो चलो ठीक है, वो करा लेंगे, तो फिर हम तो ट्राई करने के लिए चले गए थे. बट आई थिंक आई वाज रियली बैड इन माय फर्स्ट शो. वेरी बैड रादर. या
ओके. बट फॉर एन एक्टर एक प्रोजेक्ट जब खत्म होता है तो उसके लिए फिर से एक नया जर्नी स्टार्ट होता है, क्योंकि आपको एक नए प्रोजेक्ट की तलाश होती है, और कंसिडरिंग कि आपका पहला प्रोजेक्ट बहुत अच्छा रहा है, सो यू वांट समथिंग मोर बेटर. तो हाउ हैज दैट फेज बीन फॉर यू कि बहुत मुश्किल होती थी अगला प्रोजेक्ट ढूंढने में, या फिर it just things just happened, it just one thing led to another for you?
I would say the benefit, it was never like एक के बाद एक दूसरा आता नहीं रहा.
हाँ.
लेकिन I was not looking for work ever. एक शो पहला आया, I was very bad at it, and after the show ended, I said my mom, I don't think it's my cup of tea. नहीं हो पाएगा ऐसे, डे नाइट भी नहीं शूट कर पाऊंगी, और एग्जाम्स भी थे, 12th का एग्जाम था. एक साल जॉब भी करना पड़ा बिकॉज इतना कर ही नहीं पाती थी मैं कि डेली सोप में एज अ फर्स्ट टाइम व्हेन यू आर वर्किंग डे एंड नाइट आल्सो एंड हाउ यू आर स्टडिंग, आई वाज नॉट एबल टू डू दैट. सो वी रियलाइज कि मैंने सोचा कि नहीं हो पाएगा मुझसे, मैं घर आ जाती हूँ. आई केम बैक टू कैलकटा. व्हेन आई केम बैक टू कैलकटा आई स्टार्टेड फीलिंग दैट आई एम मिसिंग समथिंग. आई उधर थी तब समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि वो चाहिए. जब इधर आ गई तो पढ़ते पढ़ते लगता था, तो मम्मी realized it that she was happier there. So after 2 years she said, why don't you give it a shot again? And I said, अरे वो आएगा तो जाऊंगी and all that I didn't do. So one day I got a call for again a show as a lead heroine for Z Next, एक थी राजकुमारी for राजकुमारी. So it came to me, though I had to give audition. Thankfully थोड़ा better हो गई थी वो एक साल के show के बाद I think. तो audition was fine. And I bagged another show, and that's how Ek Thi Rajkumari happened. And Balika happened because I was a Marwari girl, and they wanted a tiny, short girl, जो थोड़े बच्चों की तरह लगे, 13 साल की लगनी चाहिए, and थोड़ी I was Marwari, so I had that accent also a little bit. So that's how it was. Not like purely my talent. Oh my God, I was so good that I got the show. I got the show because I had few factors. Now that show had made me learn acting and how to do it and what is getting into it and what is delivering. So before that it was just like अच्छा ये मिल गया चलो कर लिया, फिर ऑडिशन नहीं देना है, कुछ आ गया तो कर लिया. So I've never done anything for that. After doing Balika, then obviously my stature with being an actor had gone to a different level. And now definitely I choose my projects, and which is nice. I'm blessed that अब मुझे जब कुछ अच्छा project आता है, if they need an actor, they would contact me that we need you because we need an actor for the show. And then we have a narration and then we decide. So now life seems to be more in my control, not that कि कुछ भी आ रहा है and I'm okay with it. So life feels different and nice. It's a journey.
You
Yeah.
know, that was going to be my next question कि इतने साल इंडस्ट्री में गुजारने के बाद have you reached at that stage where you are approached and you don't need to approach people?
Definitely. I mean, after 17 years, you don't need to approach. You need to be, the thing is that ऐसा भी नहीं होता है, demand, nowadays the industry, the market is not such that
Hmm.
people will be jumping for you that, oh my God, I need her only.
हाँ.
You are in the list of those actors who are known to be an actor. एंड
Hmm.
नाउ डेफिनेटली नाउ हमें तो अप्रोच करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है जो हमारे लाइक शोज होते हैं लाइक शोज विच नीड मी दे कॉन्टैक्ट मी एंड देन वी give it a thought. They also give it a thought. I also give it a thought that, how can we work it out? There are different factors. There are look tests. That am I looking like that character or not? Absolutely with the costume. Second, then it comes to commercials. Third, it comes to dates. So there are terms and conditions now after 17 years that I also have, and if they are okay with it, then we work it out. Otherwise, yeah.
Acha, you've also spoken about how you've been asked to join Big Boss every year.
Yeah.
And due to some or the other reasons, you've not been able to say a yes to it. But do you manage to follow the show, the seasons, especially this one? Have you managed to see?
This one was the season least I was able to. Otherwise, I like watching Big Boss. I like following up on that. I obviously I have a colors page on my phone also, so I keep seeing the promo. This time also, I keep seeing the promos, and it says it all. Promo में इतना कुछ बता देते हैं that you get to
हाँ.
know what is going inside. So I like Big Boss. Not that I don't like it, except there are few repetitions of. Um, there are times you don't want a repetition of people. So maybe I would have liked as an audience a complete fresh thing. But it is always nice. It is always nice. I like Big Boss, and it's been 4 years. Big Boss has been approaching me. Some or the other way, I won't say some or the other way. 3 years, I was absolutely going for the meeting, working it out. But then finally, my husband has to say that, this is not meant for you. Please don't go. This is not meant for you. Please don't go. I said, okay, let's not do it. This year, I was quite sure, okay, let me see, let me work it out. So it was all
Hmm.
getting all sorted, and I was thinking to go ahead with it. But then eventually, mom was not fine, and Big Boss to dur ki baat hai, I had to quit the show also. So,
Oh, right.
yeah.
तो आपने विनर तो देखा ही होगा विनर जो टॉप 5 थे विनर थे so what was your reaction when you like when Tejasvi and Prateek were standing there uh, what were the thoughts that were going on in your mind who did you think would win the show.
I was absolutely sure from a very long time that Teja is going to win the show. I was very, very sure because, see, I won't say that she deserved it or Pratik deserved it or Karan deserved it. I would say she was one person जिसके against में सब हो चुके थे. There were times
Hmm.
that she has problems with Kundra also. So, but she was the one who's been at least standing and fighting. The strategy of the show, which I understand, the survivor, who is a survivor,
Hmm.
जो सारे हालात में भी खुद को खड़े रख सके. तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि ऐसा जो फाइटर होता है, she deserves to win. I mean, she deserves to win the show. It doesn't mean she was right, wrong, या प्रतीक कितना अच्छा था, या कुंद्रा कितना अच्छा था, या तेजा या शमिता, whatever. But she was one person. She had nobody in the show and still she was there. So that was commendable, and I think it was absolutely the right decision.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So we see there's a lot of content evolution on TV as well. So how do you personally look at that, being
Sorry,
a core member of the medium?
I couldn't hear you. What is the content? You said
हाँ,
something. I
तो
couldn't hear you.
yes. मैं ये पूछ रही थी कि टीवी में भी कंटेंट काफी इवॉल्व हुआ है और आप 17 सालों से हैं इंडस्ट्री में तो as a core member of this medium, how do you see this change?
I see this change happening because obviously the generation is changing. The audiences are changing. The पहले जो sugar coated heroines and the heroes are were to be really nice, and वो मिहिर जैसे, तुलसी और मिहिर जैसे जो हस्बैंड वाइफ होते थे, राम और सीता जैसे होने
Hmm.
चाहिए। सोसाइटी में ऐसे राम सीता होने चाहिए, लेकिन इवेंचुअली हमारी दुनिया में भगवान की जगह कोई ले नहीं सकता, और इंसानों से गलतियां होती है। So I'm very happy with the kind of content that we are working these days, where we are showing the characters. We are not concentrating on the lead characters. We are concentrating on the characters, and we are not concentrating to show the good side of the society, but
Hmm.
we are showing the society, what is happening,
Hmm.
which is more relatable. गलतियां हम करते हैं, अच्छा हम करते हैं, अच्छे इंसान से भी गलती होती है। There are breakups, there are patch-ups, there are extramarital affairs. That doesn't make a person bad, but situational. There are no villains.
Hmm.
There are no villains. There's so popular villains like Kamalika. Oh my God, Urvashi ji has nailed it. But now ऐसा
Yes.
होता नहीं है। अब situational villains होते हैं। सिचुएशन आपको विलन बनाता है, नॉट दैट कि ऐसी कोई नेगेटिव लीड, ओ माय गॉड, जिसके पीछे म्यूजिक चल रहा हो और वो आ रही
हाँ.
हो, ऐसा होता नहीं
हाँ.
है। सो विच इज क्वाइट राइटली एंड रिलेटेबल इन द शो, एंड विच इज लाइटली अच्छा लगता है देखकर कि हम कुछ ऐसा देख रहे हैं जो होता है। बच्चे जैसे, वी सी अनुपमा इज बीन सच अ नाइस शो, where the kids are actually going against the mother also at times, going in favor also. Husband has been nice also, not good also. Wife has have fallen in love with the other man also. So it is fine. It is fine, and it is how the society goes on. So अच्छा लगता है ऐसे shows देखकर, and how the content is um, every day is growing better and better. It feels very, very nice to see such growing environment around us. And thankfully, because of the shows, and because of this daily soap, the small cities, the mother-in-laws, and the relations between Devrani, Jethani, Nand, Bhabhi has become so much nicer, because now they see shows where they are like friends and they want to be like them, because awareness इतना ज़्यादा हो गया है, टीवी, ओटीटी and everything. So thankfully हमारी टीवी की वजह से रिश्तों में भी बहुत फर्क पड़ा है, and things, society is becoming better now. Yeah.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay. One message for your fans, Neha, who've been watching us.
But that's all. I think this is the message that I wanted to give, that take care of yourself, take care of your family, spread a lot of love and happiness and laughter around, because
Mm.
the time that we are going through, we don't know what is happening tomorrow. कब लॉकडाउन लग जाता है, कब कौन जिंदगी में रहता है, नहीं रहता है। जितना वक्त है उसे live the most and spread happiness, and forget all the जितने भी गिला शिकवे हैं, लोगों से भूल जाओ एक वक्त के बाद। just back to life, and you, life is very short. Enjoy, work, eat and play, and be happy around. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you.
Thank
All the
you.
best for your future projects.
Thank you so
And
much.
we hope your family is healthy too.
Yes, yes, I hope your family should be healthy too, and you should also take care of yourself.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.